What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Monday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so let's go and get the homework out the way. Please like the video. Of course, comment below. Let me know which players you love, which players you hate. And then if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. All right, so let's go ahead and just get into it, guys. We got a 9-game slate on Monday. All right, a pretty nice size slate. I love these. I'm putting in 20 plus lineups today. So let's go ahead and break it down position by position. All right, so at point guard, the top, I love me some Ben Simmons, especially if Embiid decides to sit down with his hand issue. But I do like Ben Simmons even if Embiid plays, believe it or not. All right, but this game here, I believe is projected to be, it's 11-point favorite for Philly. Man. All right, well, hopefully Phoenix can keep it close and we can get some good runnage out of these Philly players, man. But I do like a couple Philly players. So I like Ben Simmons. I have a couple shares of him. Drew Holiday versus San Antonio, somebody that I do like, but I'm not quite sure about at their price tag. You know, when I can get someone like Ben Simmons. So I'm going to pass on that. Schroeder, his price getting up there a little too high for me. But he does get a favorable matchup versus Sacramento, as you can see. So Schroeder is somebody definitely we can consider, but I'm passing on that one. So Booker in this Philly game, I like that because again, 220 point over and under, so they're going to score 200 points plus points in this game, and so I do like Booker in this spot at 7.7K. Man, he's just too cheap, man. That's a good play in my opinion for his price. All right, Bledsoe, this Milwaukee-Denver game is my favorite game on the slate by far. I think these two teams are going to go at it. I think they're going to exceed this 228 over and under personally. But I do like Bledsoe at 6.9K. He's playing 30-plus minutes. You know, he has a floor of around 35 DraftKings points. So that's a go and a go. So give me some Eric Bledsoe. Lou Will, come on now. He gets ATL, 230 point over and under. One of the highest on the slate. We know Lou Will is going to come in and knock down a couple threes and do some damage when it comes to scoring. So I like Lou Will at 6.2K. Has a 32% usage rate. He pretty much is the second team. So give me some of that Lou Will, man. Next up, this Colin Sexton kid. You know, he's been playing 30-plus minutes. Has a floor of around 30 DraftKings points, and he's only 5K. And he gets a matchup versus Detroit. Now, I believe this game is projected to blow out as well. All righty, a 10-point favorite. Detroit, that is. And so I do like Colin Sexton to come in again. They got some injuries and stuff on in their guard spot, and so he's been playing a lot of minutes, as you can see. And so he has a favorable matchup versus Detroit, who does not have the best defense versus the point guard. So I like Colin Sexton. All right, give me some of that. Too cheap, 5K. Pat Beverly, again, another guy. Positive matchup, 5K, playing 25 to 30 minutes. All right, versus ATL, again, a high over and under game. I do like Pat Beverly. He does a lot around peripherals, not just scoring, but rebounding and assisting and stealing the ball. And so give me some Pat Beverly at 4.9K. He's too cheap. Jeremy Lin's been stepping up. The rookie been struggling. And so Jeremy Lin been playing 25 plus minutes. And he's put up 30 DraftKings points or more in the last two games. So I like riding his hot hand when it comes to Jeremy Lin. 21, 29, and 32. So I do like Jeremy Lin in this matchup versus the Clippers. All right, again, a high over and under. They're going to need some help there. I believe Prince is questionable, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's a game-time decision. So if he's out, that just means that we're going to need some more scoring from other people on this team. And I like Jeremy Lin in that role. So give me some Jeremy Lin for that price. Patty Mills versus New Orleans. Again, a high over and under game. He's 3.9K. Playing 25 and 30 minutes in the last couple of games. All right, he's not a solid play as far as like, maybe cash games, but I do like him for a value play for a guy with some upside. This guy can put up 35 DraftKings points if he gets his three ball going. So I do like Patty Mills. Corey Joseph, I believe Oladipo is already ruled out. So I like Corey Joseph to gain some value DFS-wise because of that injury. And so they're going to need some other guys to step up when it comes to scoring and things of that nature versus this Utah team. And I do like Kojo in this matchup at 3.9K. So give me some of that. Jamal Murray, again, I like this Denver-Milwaukee game, 6.7K. Right, if you look at his last couple of games, he hadn't been that hot, but this could be the game again. We're not afraid of the defense of, what's his name? We just talked about him, Bledsoe. As we know, when he played in Phoenix, you attack Phoenix at point guard. And so I'm going with the same thing here with Jamal Murray. I think he'll be a lower-owned player just because he hasn't been that hot lately. But I do like the guards in this Milwaukee-Denver game. So De'Aaron Fox is just too damn cheap, 6K. Don't know what that's all about. This dude was averaging almost 40 DraftKings points for a while. Now he just came off a bad game. He gets OKC, who has decent defense, but they don't have Westbrook. And, hey, man, give me some of this De'Aaron Fox kid, man. All right, 611K. Price is too damn cheap. Collison. Well, Oladipo is out. Again, other players are going to have to step up. Collison could be somebody that you could consider. But, you know, I had to throw him in my player pool just because, as you can see, he got all green here, and he's playing 25-plus minutes. His minutes could go up. Considering Oladipo is going to be out, he could do more as far as assisting the ball and some other things. And so I do like Collison. Malcolm Brogdon, another guy, 4.7K, too cheap, playing 28-plus minutes, you know, in the last few games. I know everybody likes this Pat Connaughton kid, but I like Malcolm Brogdon, again, to come off of this cold streak where he only put up 14 and 24 in the last two games. The Denver game is going to be a high-scoring game, and I like Malcolm Brogdon in this matchup, so give me some of that. Monte Morris, again, I said I like the guards over there in the Denver-Milwaukee game. So this guy here has been playing 30-plus minutes the last three games. His scoring is inconsistent. As you can see, he put up 28, 15, and 31 in the last couple of games. But this guy has potential when it comes to a 4.1K guy. And so I like him as a filler when it comes to fitting in some of the other bigger studs. So next up, shooting guard. You're going to see a lot of the same plays, guys. Schroeder, Butler, Jimmy B. I like him in this matchup versus Phoenix. If this game is competitive at all, you know, I know it has a high over and under, but if it's competitive at all, this guy's going to be a big part of it, especially if Embiid sits. All right, but I do like Jimmy Butler at 7.9K. All right. We already talked about these guys. Lou Willie, Buddy Hield. Again, in Sacramento, OKC is probably my second favorite game behind the Milwaukee and Denver game. So give me some Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield and Fox have been the two powerhouses when it comes to this offense in Sacramento. And I like his spot at only 5.6K again. Probably going to play 30-plus minutes. He has a floor of around 27 the last three games. If you look at this record right here, man, come on now. We should get 35 to 40 DraftKings points from Buddy Hield in this game, man. Next up, JJ Redick, 5.3K, too cheap. Again, this Philly-Phoenix game, if it stays competitive at all, JJ Redick is going to be a big part of it at only 5.3K. He has 36, 31, and 30 in the last couple of games, playing 30-plus minutes. All positive things when it comes to DFS, and so I do like JJ Redick. Pat Bev, we already talked about. Jerry Malin, we talked about. Tyreek Evans, probably the biggest benefactor of Oladipo being out. Again, it doesn't look like a great matchup here. All right, but as you see a couple of games ago, this guy put up 44 DraftKings points in only 25 minutes. So we expect the increase in minutes in this game and an increase in production, and at only 4.1K, he's mispriced. All right, he should be able to get you 30 DraftKings points easily. And so Tyreek Evans is pretty much a lock for me, even though he's playing up against a tough Utah team, man. All right, Patty Mills, we already talked about. Jamal Murray, Brogdon. So let's go ahead and go on to the small forward. And again, guys, 9-game slate. There's probably some plays that I like that I did not talk about, like DeRozan. But again, I'm giving you guys my favorite plays overall based off their matchup and their price. Giannis, again, this Denver-Milwaukee game, give me some Giannis. I know he's 11.3K. He's expensive as hell, but this guy has major upside. All right, playing in a home game, I believe. They're at home? Yeah, they're at home. And they're only 5-point favorites. So I do like this game to stay close. And I do like Giannis in this matchup at home to show off in front of the home crowd, man. He's playing 30-plus minutes, has a floor of 50 in the last three games. So give me some of that. And this guy has 70-point upside. So give me some Giannis. Paul George, OKC Sacramento. Like I said, I like that game. I understand his price is getting up to 10.4K, but look at the guy's charts, man. He hadn't scored under 50 in the last 5 games and he's 10.4K, and he gets a plus matchup versus Sacramento, while you pay forwards and bigs versus. So give me some Paul George. I understand he's a little bit more expensive, and some guys are gonna pay up for Giannis. But on the lineups that I don't pay up for Giannis, I'm playing Paul George. All right. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I didn't play him last game, and he put up 61 DraftKings points. So give me some Paul George. Tobias Harris, I like him as a mid-tier guy. 7.8K. He's playing 30 plus minutes, 35, 36 plus minutes. All right, he has a floor of around 38 the last few games, with a little bit of upside versus this ATL team, in my opinion. 230 points over and under. Give me some Tobias, man. Come on. Nikola Mirotic. All right, so 7K is a decent play. Projected to have 38 points, which is a 5.35 time value versus San Antonio, which is a team that I do not like to attack. But I like this Mirotic guy, man. Look at his 33, 30, and 44 in the last 3 games. So this is a game playing San Antonio on a back-to-back at home, I believe, right? New Orleans is at home. So he's playing in front of the home crowd. Yep, right here. All righty. And they're only 7-point favorites. 222 point over and under. So give me some Mirotic. TJ Warren, I'm playing him until he's over 7K. If you look at his game log, man, he's putting up 35 plus points the last 5 games. And he's playing all the minutes he can handle, as you can see. 40, 37, and 40 in the last 3 games. So give me some TJ Warren, man. Enough said, man. It's too cheap, 6.4K. Now, until he either lays a dud or is over 7K, I'm playing him. Denali Gallinari, give me some of him as well. 6.2K. Again, I like this ATL game versus the Clippers. All righty, this guy's playing 30 plus minutes, putting up a floor of around 25 DraftKings points. But I like him to be on the upside of his potential when it comes to the DraftKings scoring. So he's projected at 30 DraftKings points, but I like him to exceed that at 6.2K. I just like that game and that matchup. Rudy Gay. All right, and this is a back-to-back game. He played 28 minutes last game, but he put up 30 DraftKings points, and he's only 5.3K. And again, this New Orleans game should be a paced-up matchup, righty, and they should have a nice little bit of production from Rudy Gay, man. So I like him at 5.3K. We already talked about Redick, Tyreek, and let's go ahead and move on over to the power forward position. So in the comments, guys, drop who you like the best at the power forward, man. I'm gonna be honest, I struggle with this one. So let me know who you like in the comments at power forward. So we already talked about Giannis. Anthony Davis, I can't play him versus Sacramento, man. I mean San Antonio. I'm sorry. I know the guys hadn't scored under 60 in the last 5 games. I don't know, guys. Are you playing Anthony Davis on today's slate? Let me know. When you got Paul George that can score 60, Giannis that can score 60, that's a little bit cheaper. Blake Griffin that can score 60. So let me know. Are you playing AD? To AD or not to AD? That is the question. All right, so we already talked about Paul George. Blake Griffin, I'm playing him. I understand Detroit could blow the crap out of Cleveland, but if they do, Blake Griffin's going to score a hell of a lot of points. So I do like Blake Griffin on this slate, man. Go ahead and give me some of that. Enough said. I don't know if I need to explain that to you guys, but he's projected at 46 DraftKings points, which is a safe bet in my opinion. But if this game stays competitive at all, Blake Griffin is gonna knock it out the park, man. So give me some Aldridge. I know it's on the back-to-back. He played 36 minutes yesterday, but these guys are professional athletes. And yes, he is traveling, but he's not traveling that far. San Antonio to New Orleans is not that far of a trip. So I do like Aldridge in this matchup versus AD and the New Orleans Pelicans. Give me some of that on the 8K. He should be safe for 40 DraftKings points or more. So I like me some Aldridge. TJ Warren we already talked about. Gallinari we talked about. Rudy Gay. Muscala. So there's some injuries on the Philly team. And again, if Embiid does not play, this guy's probably going to be super ass chalk. All right, Muscala. So I like him at 3.9K, guys. So give me some of that at 3.9K, especially if Embiid is going to be sitting today with that hand injury. So last but not least, we get to the center position. Like I said, Embiid is questionable with that issue with his hand. But if he plays, guys, I'm rocking him versus Phoenix. I'm just going to say it, guys. I'm sorry. He's too cheap versus Phoenix. They suck. As you can see, they're next to last when it comes to the matchup versus the center. It's a home game for Philly. Yep. So what more can I ask for, man? If Embiid is playing, I'm playing him. If not, I'm playing Muscala. So next up, Jokic. He's probably my second favorite center besides Embiid on this slate. Jokic could put up 70 DraftKings points today, guys. In this matchup, it's a pace-up matchup versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Man, I like some Nikola Jokic, guys. So get you some. I'm not saying have 100%, but definitely have a couple of plays with him in there, man. So next up, Steven Adams is a safe play at 7.5K, man. He should be able to get you 35 plus DraftKings points versus this trash Sacramento front court. So give me some of that. Give me some of that. Steven Adams should be a good safe floor guy. DeAndre Ayton, I like him versus Philly at 6.5K. He has a nice safe floor of around 30 DraftKings points over his last few games, and he's only 6.5K in a game where they're going to have to play competitively to keep up with this Philly team. So I do like DeAndre Ayton in this matchup. Miles Turner, guys, I don't know, man. He just seems too cheap. His dash rank is very high at 97, and he's only 4.7K, and he scored 34 in the last 2 games. 34 DraftKings points in the last 2 games, and he's only 4.7K. And he gets a matchup where, according to this, the position rank is 23rd. So the defense versus this position is toward the bottom of the list. So that means that we could play some Miles Turner. So I will have a couple of shares of Miles Turner as my in my GPPs. Brook Lopez is another guy, guys. He's ranked all the way at the bottom here. But again, I love this Denver-Milwaukee game. I could see Brook Lopez putting up 40 DraftKings points in this game, guys. Because, again, I expect this game to be pretty competitive and go back and forth. So if you look at the over and under for this Milwaukee game, it's 225 and it's only a 5-point spread, man. So, man, I like Brook Lopez, man. He does a lot for this team. So give me some Brook Lopez. I know he's not ranked good, 36, 7, and 6, but something's telling me I need to have some of them. He's playing 27 plus minutes on average the last 3 games and has a floor of around 24 DraftKings points, but I expect this to be higher. Again, he's coming off a game that was a couple of snowflakes, but I'm rolling me some Brook Lopez in this slate, guys. So good luck on today's slate, guys. That's all my picks. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me. It really helps out the channel and gets the video going. Again, please drop any comments, especially who do you like at power forward. That was my toughest pick today, was my power forward. And then if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I'll holler at you guys on tomorrow. Good luck. Enjoy your holiday week.